As Chicago Med continues its gripping 10th season, Episode 20, airing on May 7, 2025, at 8 p.m. ET on NBC, promises to deliver another intense chapter in the lives of the doctors and nurses at Gaffney Chicago Medical Center. Following the emotional and ethically charged events of Episode 19, the upcoming installment will thrust the hospital into chaos as a nurses' strike exacerbates an already strained system. With tensions running high, medical professionals must navigate personal conflicts, professional rivalries, and life-or-death decisions under immense pressure. The nurses' strike, a hospital in crisis. One of the central conflicts in Episode 20 revolves around the nursing staff going on strike, leaving the hospital severely understaffed. Nurses are the backbone of any medical facility, and their absence creates a ripple effect. Delays in patient care, overworked doctors, and an overwhelmed emergency department. The strike likely stems from long-standing issues such as unsustainable workloads, inadequate pay, or unsafe working conditions, all of which have been recurring themes in Chicago Med. With nurses absent, physicians like Dr. Dean Archer, Stephen Weber, and Dr. Hannah Asher, Jesse Schramm, must take on additional responsibilities, stretching themselves thin. Meanwhile, Dr. Stevie Hammer, Kristen Hager, and Dr. Mitch Ripley, Luke Mitchell, may clash over how to prioritize cases, especially when critical patients flood the ER. The strike not only tests the staff's endurance, but also forces them to confront systemic healthcare problems that go beyond their control. Dr. Archer versus Dr. Frost, a race to discharge patients. Adding fuel to the fire, Dr. Archer and Dr. Crockett Marcel, Dominic Raines, now a seasoned attending physician, engage in a tense competition to discharge patients first. This rivalry could stem from a combination of professional pride, differing medical philosophies, or even personal friction. Archer, known for his blunt and sometimes abrasive demeanor, may push for rapid discharges to free up beds, while Marcel, who tends to be more patient-focused, might argue for thorough evaluations before releasing anyone. Their battle could have serious consequences. What if a patient is sent home too soon and suffers complications? Or if beds are unnecessarily held up, delaying care for others? This storyline highlights the ethical dilemmas of hospital administration, where efficiency and patient safety often collide. Dr. Charles' suspicion, a psychological battle. Meanwhile, Dr. Daniel Charles, Oliver Platt, the hospital's veteran psychiatrist, faces a personal and professional crisis when he becomes suspicious of a patient. Known for his sharp intuition, Charles has been wrong before. And when his instincts cloud his judgment, it can lead to dangerous misdiagnosis. In Episode 20, his skepticism may center on a patient exhibiting signs of factitious disorder, formerly Munchausen syndrome, where individuals fake or induce illness for attention. Alternatively, he might suspect malingering, a patient exaggerating symptoms for secondary gain, such as drugs or avoiding legal trouble. However, if Charles misreads the situation, he could deny necessary care to someone genuinely in need, leading to devastating repercussions. This storyline delves into the fine line between professional caution and personal bias, a recurring theme in Charles' arc. His struggles could also intersect with other characters, perhaps Sharon Goodwin, Epatha Merkerson, intervenes, or Dr. Hammer, with her own psychiatric expertise, challenges his approach. Continuity from previous episodes. Episode 19 left several threads unresolved, which will likely carry into Episode 20. Matt's liver donation aftermath. The paramedic's decision to donate part of his liver to a young girl was met with resistance from his wife and ethical concerns from Dr. Archer. If the surgery occurs in Episode 20, complications could arise, either medically, risks to Matt's health, or emotionally, his wife's fears coming true. Dr. Asher's ongoing recovery. Hannah Asher, a recovering addict, has been balancing her sobriety with a high-stress ER environment. The nurses' strike could push her to her limits, testing her resilience. Dr. Ripley's adjustments. As a former military surgeon, Ripley has faced challenges adapting to civilian medicine. A crisis in episode 20 might force him to take on a leadership role, revealing new layers to his character. What to expect? High stakes and emotional turmoil. Given Chicago Med's signature blend of medical drama and character-driven storytelling, episode 20 will likely feature a major medical emergency, perhaps a multi-car accident or a disease outbreak that overwhelms the understaffed hospital. Heartbreaking patient stories that force doctors to make impossible choices. Explosive confrontations between staff members as stress reaches a breaking point. A cliffhanger ending setting up the final episodes of Season 10.